Hello, Virgo, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racy, and I'm going to be giving the messages for you today. This is for Virgo suns and those who have significant or strong Virgo placements in their chart. So if you know what house Virgo rules and what planets are in there, it could give you some very specific insights into certain areas of your life. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel, I have no filter and I don't sugarcoat my messages. I read how I read. So if that is not your thing, or you have kids around, or you just don't appreciate that kind of a reading, I am always very respectful of that. I'm giving you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, we are getting into these energies for November, and they're coming late. So the hindsight should serve you best that the cards are coming out for you now. Okay. The affirmation from Spirit for the month of November for Virgoian energies is about life being simple and easy. All that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. All is well. This comes out with Archangel Raguel, which is the archangel of justice and fairness, particularly in dynamics with other people, right? Justice and fairness. If something in your life feels unjust or unfair, universe is asking you to be patient. The universe is asking you to be patient. Life is simple and easy. If it feels hard, or it might be hard, or you have this looming, dooming sense of difficulty coming, don't choose that path. Don't choose those actions that would take you down that path. It's better you sit and wait where you are, doing what you're doing, than be hasty, right? Because divine order is about not rushing. And it says everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. You know, if there's someone you want to move towards, and I'm getting into the cards now. If there's someone that you want to move towards, that you want to strengthen the bond with, that you feel contracted to on a very deep level, I believe that as much as you want to take that path, you're choosing to move forward because of a deep loyalty to a very deep soul connection that you have, and creating a new foundation there, because the Ace of Pentacles is clarifying the Eight of Cups with the moving on card, just like the Ace of Pentacles starts the month with the strengthening bonds card and is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. I think you want to move down a path. I think you know the light is there. I think that you know you're meant to. However, I do feel like for the time being, you're just emotionally detaching and moving away from investing in this Ace of Pentacles and this solid foundation right now. I think you're doing some deep soul work with deeply connected people to you, right? Doesn't mean that you're not still feeling it. I think that you've been feeling this all month, this need to make a better emotional effort towards the deep soul connections in your immediate life, to actually start your foundation there where you are. I think you have dreams of creating a solid foundation with others and you're opting to just focus where you are. And I think it is the right choice, because with the next card, we have the Four of Swords, which is just breathe, clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. A part of you knows you're being deceived, or would be deceived, to move towards whatever it was that you feel guided to work on, but not now. Like, you feel guided to work on it, but not now. And the reason is you're holding on to your own stability in your reality and in your mind, in spirit. You're holding on to your stability where you are because you know someone has not put in on some level, even if it's unconscious, subconscious, you know and sense on some level something's off. Something is not clear. Something or some piece of information is being withheld from you. There's some kind of deception with the Seven of Swords. And I think you're refraining. Now, everything mirrors, right? If you're sensing the deception of other people around you that interfere or would interfere with the path you want to take, there's also a certain level of self-deception that is going on. Maybe telling yourself that you can't do something or won't do something when in fact that's what you actually need to do. And it might just be strengthening that bond that you feel that deep connection with despite other people. But I think it's more about getting back in touch with your higher guidance and your higher spirit and trusting yourself, knowing that you can trust spirit, you can trust life, you can trust the way the universe has a way about it, right? The divine order of things. And there's definitely some strong Capricorn energies on these cards, on some of these cards. So it's about directing your life the way you need to best direct your life, knowing that the universe will not forget anything that you don't have time to focus on right now. If you're not being guided to as much as you want to, it's because the timing's off. There's a reason, because when it's meant to be and it's aligned, it happens naturally without effort. That's the beauty of divine time and divine alignment and divine flow. It just happens naturally. So instead of hemming and hawing about it, I think you're putting it on the back burner and letting the universe figure it out. And I think that's the right thing to do. I do think this is about you getting back in touch with your spirit and how you want to create stability in your life and not deceive yourself. I think this is a time where you need to really, and come the end of November, you might start feeling that, especially after the new moon that we had in Scorpio. I think that what you're going through is a dissolving. I think it's a dissolving of whatever has kept you from truly being authentic in your light and what you're able to create when you take the steps required of you and not worry about the rest. Don't worry about the other steps that you think you need to take, that others need to take, and whatever. At the last week of the month, we have the crown chakra, and it was clarified by the judgment card, which I clarified further and got the strength card. So these are major arcana at the end of the month. This is major divine guidance, divine inspiration, spirit and angels in your thoughts, like making sure to get through to you that you do not resurrect a family issue. That you do not resurrect a family issue. An issue that has already come to manifest and soured is now repeating either with the same people or with different people. That's entirely, however it resonates with you. But there's a definite family dynamic that spirit is guiding you. Do not touch it. Do not resurrect it. Do not go through the pain cycle again. Do not go through the pain cycle again. Be super strong. Listen to your intuition. Heed your gut sensing. Heed your gut. Listen. Listen to it. Whatever egoic validation you might have been seeking from whatever you're being drawn to at the beginning of the month to reconcile with or whatever, absolutely not. Spirit is making it really clear. It's pulling you away from whatever you're trying to get yourself sucked into. It's almost like the unconscious mind is drawing you towards the blade that's going to cut off your fucking hand, and Spirit's like, no, 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 stay away from the blade. Keep your hand. Keep walking this way. Just breathe. It's fine. You don't need that validation. You don't need that rehashing. You don't need to go over this, again and again and again. You don't need to feel that pain. Be super strong. You don't need to go through whatever this family issue was twice. You just don't. Especially with all these soul contracts, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, these are most likely, could it be a relationship dynamic? Sure. This is most likely a family issue. Family healing, family wounding. This is what the universe is bringing into balance with Archangel Raguel. You can call Archangel Raguel and say, Archangel Raguel, I call you into my being to bring balance and fairness and justice to the dynamics I have with others in my family. Bring it into balance. Let all of the karma be cleared, one way or another. Bring us healing. Archangel Raguel will. Your angels come when you call. So, remember, moving forward, all is well. It's fine. Life's happening perfectly. You're where you're meant to be. You will always be guided to wherever you're meant to be, and you will always be guided away from the blade that would cut off your fucking hands. Always. Spirit will never fail you. Ever. Ever. You'd have to go through some serious resistance telling your higher self, Spirit, God, all the joy that wants to come into your life, all the blessings that want to come into your life to fuck off. You'd literally have to ruin everything guiding you in another direction. Say, nope, I want to feel pain. To have your hands cut off. Nope, I want to feel pain. I don't think you're doing it, and Spirit's not letting you. So, for the month of November, Virgo, I might title this reading Dodging a Bullet. Dodging a bullet. Because I feel like that's exactly what this is. Wanting to start a new foundation in a certain direction and just being pulled by Spirit in every which way away from it. Because the new foundation's right where you're at. Or wherever it is you're moving on to. Emotionally speaking, you're creating a new foundation based on emotional fulfillment and joy and bliss state. Going back to whatever that family issue being resurrected or potentially resurrected would have completely demolished any path towards that kind of emotional fulfillment and peace of heart. Right? Peace of heart. I think you have sacred soulmates around you that are helping you establish yourself moving forward. I think it's new for you, these steps. Being in your own stability. Not needing validation. Understanding that perfect is a mindset, not something that you can actually decide has been achieved one day. Perfection is a mindset. It's a commitment to being your best self and creating your best life. That's as close to perfect as you can get. Trusting all is well, knowing the divine is a co-creator with you. You are not creating life alone. Your higher self is co-creating with you at all times. At all times. As far as other synchronicities go, you could definitely be seeing patterns with 1s and 8s and 4s and 7s. All right, those are the big numbers here in your spread. 1s, 8s, 4s, and 7s. 1 is a number of initiation. 4 is a number of stability and archangels. 7 is the number of divine miracle and divine intervention. And 8 is a number of abundance and infinite karmic loops or cycles coming to a close. If you've been seeing these numbers pop up in patterns all month, that's why Spirit's been prepping you for the initiation, prepping you with the angelic support, prepping you through the divine intervention to bring you in abundance and healthier cycles, letting karmic cycles come to a close. So, with that said, Virgo, I hope this reading has cleared up whatever it is that you've been going through and maybe misunderstood. You're definitely on the right path. You're definitely where you are meant to be, going where you're meant to be going. You are not being deceived or being allowed to be deceived. Spirit's absolutely protecting you. They're absolutely protecting you from going back into a hellscape. So, until next time, Divine Rebel Racy signing out. Remember always to love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Take care, everybody.